Yes, sir. I'm the one they call JJC, but I do the way they shout, "Ahoo." And yes, today I'm the personality on Connect 360 on Nigezie. So stay locked.
JJC, we don't die, we multiply. You wanna mess with me, right? Say hello to my little friend, Africans.
For me, basically, for those who don't know, get to know, JJC is a singer, rapper, producer, songwriter, video director. They just call me Skillz, and that's the name of my album. The real name for JJC is Abdurrashid Bello. Born from a dad from Ilorin. My mom is from Delta Orobo. So I'm what you call mixed race, a true Nigerian. Well, basically for me, I just keep on learning. I've lived a life of constantly trying to understand everything around me. So when I wanted to make music, I had to learn how to produce. After making music, I needed to get visuals to it. So I learned how to direct. And I studied video directing in school, so that helped out. And my brother was a DJ, so he helped me with production. So from growing up, I've been doing those two things all at the same time. For me, the journey has been a very long one, and that's why I did a song called My Life, the first track on my album, Skillz. And the reason why I did that record was to tell the journey, because a lot of the journeys are up and a lot of them are down. And through the ups and downs, you know, one thing is consistent. I love doing music, and I've always tried to keep doing it. And I definitely believe that God's glory has always been on me in my career. So it hasn't been an easy journey. I've always found that the name JJC really matches me, because I went to the UK, I was a JJC there. And everybody was like, which kind of person is this? All your broken English is not very cool for the London market. But then now flip it back 20 years later, I've now moved back to Nigeria, and I speak like this with this phone, and people go, gosh, you not be one of us, so we are a JJC, all that phone you are speaking. But as you can see, I'm no longer a JJC. I've been here now over 3 years now, so I know how the thing they go, as they say.
See, I left college with a show reel and a CV. On the street, made money from my mix CD. Breakdown, mega mix, tricks in the mix. Every house party in London played my mix.
In the UK, I created a band called Big Brothers, and we won mobiles and got signed to record labels. So because of that, I had a lot of people coming to me. I had a studio and a company I called Backbone Music, and through that Backbone Music, I was able to put together different artists that had different skills, that were booking sessions in the studio. And then because they became my friends, they became a group. Alongside other people that came later on and wanted to join the collective, you know, and yeah, that's how it just grew. People just came looking for me, because I have been one of the most prominent African artists in the London scene for over 2 decades. So yeah, with any group in the world, there's a lifespan, and everyone will have to evolve. So the JJC and 419 Squad project went well. We won Cora Awards, won many awards actually, and then the time of it came to an end, and everyone evolved. Yes. Basically, for me, growing up, I never saw that challenge. I was the first in my set that was on stage screaming Nigeria is the best land now, or even doing songs like Kilon Shele. What I thought to myself was, when people were saying Nigeria is rubbish or our language is rubbish, my thing was they didn't understand what we were saying. And it was like, to me, it was like French, it was like Spanish. Within the London market, there's so many different type of people. So it's not only the English-speaking people that could have a space. So what I did is, I started doing songs like Atide. So I made music. Instead of, that time we had music like traditional music, if you call it that. So what I did was found what we listen to in the UK, like hip hop, R&B, salsa, and then I just merged it with our language. So the beat was like dun 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 dun, and I'm like Aban Shere, Woman Bere. I mean, you know, so to them it was like, what's this? So because the music, the backing track sounded very normal to them, the language wasn't a barrier. and the choruses were catchy and popular, or just a pop as they call it. Yeah, that's basically how I've always tried to keep myself relevant in the industry, by making music that fits the audience and passing my own message of the knowledge that I have.
BB, my family, that's how we be. Yeah.
I've been in the UK for too long. I mean, all the time I was there, I always wanted to come back, but I had little children, so I couldn't come back. Now they're all grown, and more importantly, I'm still young enough to do this. So there's no time like the present. I have dominated the UK scene. Every year, any award that was happening in the UK, Nigezie Best International Act, Nigezie Best International Act. I think I've kind of overdone that. And now I'm in the industry, in the Nigerian industry, here to go toe-to-toe with my compadres and see how far I get in our industry. You know, there's a lot of people that are from our time. Daddy Shoki was from my time. I would say all of us that are still in the game right now is because we have the passion for music. It's not about knowing how to do music. We know how to do music. We've been doing it for years. Now the thing is, can you do music relevant to the time now? I don't expect myself to be as popular as I was back then, because I was young, and the game of music is, a lot of times the hype is on the youth. But with age comes respect and comes knowledge, and with that comes a different kind of spin to music, and that's what I'm bringing to the table. You know, when you listen to the Skillz album, you know that it's a grown man that wrote the album, not a young boy that wants to party in a club. There's nothing wrong with partying in the club. Well, I was young, dumb, and full of cum, just like I said in the song. You know, I had a girlfriend, and you know what happens, you get pregnant. So I do love my girl, and I love the mothers of my children, because they have given me the support system that still allows me today to do my music and live my life. But you know, the family I have is the family I have, and I'm happy with them because they love daddy and daddy loves them. And yeah, I get to have my music and my family all at the same time. I mean, lucky me. I won't say anytime soon, because to get married means I have to first have a girlfriend. And when I have a girlfriend, we'll have a relationship, and then we will think about marriage. At present, I don't even have a girlfriend. My #1 girlfriend is Skillz, the album. You know, go buy it, go support it, you know what I'm saying? Go listen to it. It's all about Skillz, the album. Now, when I have established me and I'm happy with myself in my shoes in Nigeria, surely I'm still young enough to get married very soon, but not now soon.
I pray to the Lord that it keeps you safe until you come back to me. Sometimes I might go far away, close to my heart you will always stay. So take care of yourself for me.
Okay, so we finished talking now, I got to go. I'm the one who called JJC, but I do the way they shout, "Aou," and you've been watching Connect 360 on Nigezie. Don't go nowhere. Another thing is coming up next. Blah!